Hey guys, what's up? This is Optibottoms again, coming at you with another video review, this time of Transformers Classic 2.0 / Universe Acidstorm. Now, as you can see, Acidstorm is modeled after kind of a hybrid between an F-14 and F-15 fighter jet. He is a Seeker, but he is a Cybertronian Seeker. Now, what that essentially entails is that he never came to Earth with the likes of Starscream and Thundercracker, Skywarp, all those guys. Now, we first see Acidstorm in one and only one episode, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but the one I know of was in Generation 1, one of the first episodes, like Episode 7, Divide and Conquer, when Optimus Prime is badly damaged. He needs a new Cosmotron, I think they call it. Wheeljack says, "Well, I got me one of those, but it's in my laboratory back on Cybertron." So that's my horrible impression. So a couple of the Autobots, Ironhide, Bumblebee, Blue Streak, and the likes of them. My camera keeps moving. Go back to Cybertron to get this. Now they use the space bridge, and because of that, Megatron doesn't like it. He finds out about it and essentially decides to have the Seekers that are still on Cybertron go after him. Now, there was Acidstorm, there was a yellow one, maybe a blue one, I don't know, there was 3 of them. But their Cybertronian mode were little triangle things, which I thought were really cool, and I wish they would have done something with that, but they didn't. Instead, they chose this, the Starscream mold. Now, the only problem I have with this is, I mean, he's green like he was in G1. My biggest problem is the fact that, well, as you can see, I mean, he's got this green jungle motif going, and it's kind of pointless to have a jungle camouflage when you are flying in the sky. Makes no sense to me. But overall, really nice looking figure. I really like this mold. I will be getting more of them, except I don't like the fact that he's got a giant hole through the bottom here, which you can't see very well, but there's a hole under there, which is annoying to me. He does have his firing missiles, which go kablam, and they come flying out. Now, Acidstorm gets his name from Bumblebee. He's a very generic character. Bumblebee gives him his name in this clip right here.
Acidstorm disabled circuitry.
Also later, the Rainmakers, as they're referred to, the elite group that remain on Cybertron, the Rainmakers are given that name here.
While they work, I'll take care of our 3 Rainmakers.
I don't particularly think that they meant to name those figures, but Hasbro decided, like, well, we can make more of these. How many other jets can we make? Well, we got the Rainmakers, or whatever we call them. Yeah, so here they are. It's kind of dark. So let me show you how to transform. I mean, really nice. I like you've got nice Decepticon logos here and on the tail fin and all that jazz. So we're going to first. I'm going to leave these guns in. Now, this is the first mold of this figure that I have, so I'm going to transform him. I probably won't transform any of the other ones because they're all the same. So what you go ahead and do first is rotate the wings up and around like so, kind of making them look like animated Starscream now. Ooh, interesting. You can separate the legs and just pull those little guys back. Take this, fold that down. Ooh, my white boost or whatever is trying to kick in. Fold that up and fold this little black section down, and that's his foot. Go ahead and do that to the other side as well. Fold that up, flip that little guy up as well, fold down the leg, and now you have his legs essentially formed. And I understand, I know it's very bright, guys. I tried updating my drivers on my camera, and to no avail. It doesn't seem to help too much, but it's also dark, and I have a lot of light right here. Whatever, close enough. So then what we want to do, go ahead and grab hold of the nose cone, and just separate that like so. You have his arms right in here, so what you do is just grab hold on the inside and just rotate those out like so, and just kind of lift those just to get those out of the way. Separate this cone section back here, just separate that, and that'll rotate around, and then you accordion that down into place, folding that in, and then taking this nose cone section, releasing that, folding that back as far as back as it'll go, and you have his head there. Now, next part that you want to do, come around here to the forearms, reach in there, and that'll bring out the fists. Do the same on this side, and there's his fists. So there you guys have them. Transformers Classic 2.0 Universe Acidstorm. Really nice figure. I really like the way this is. I will be picking up the other molds for this Starscream. I have already pre-ordered, actually. Articulation, his head's a bit of a pain because you got these intake things here, so you can't really get in there to grab his head. What you do is grab hold of this little back guy, and as you can see, it's attached so you can move his head from left to right. Not too far, but just enough. Arms, of course, in and out of the body. They also rotate and up and down, so you can get some motion. His elbows also bend so he can flex. Now, articulation, the wrist or waist, but the legs go forward, and that's as far back as they go, unfortunately. In and out, rotate at the knee, bend at the knee, all that jazz. Now, the more astute of you will realize that I left the null ray cannons on the back, because when you put him in his arm right here, as you see, there's not much clearance. So when you lift the arm, the cannon pushes down the wing. I do not like that at all. If you just leave it on the side, I mean, you can do stuff like that, but that's about it. I'm not a big fan of it. So I use a customized little way. I leave him in the back, and then when he needs to shoot, fold that down, and then he shoots the missile at the camera. Maybe not. Oh yeah, that's what he does. So I kind of like doing it just like that. But overall, really nice looking mold. The mode on this is fantastic. I am going to be getting the other ones. As I said, I'm that impressed with them. Took me long enough, and I'm very happy. Now to transform them back, what you're going to want to do, again, separate this, bring that down, pulling that back, replacing the cockpit over the face, and of course you have to wiggle that loose like so. Rotate that around, and that pegs right back right in there nicely. Take the hands, fold them back into the forearms, make sure that they're straight, bring them down, and fold them in and in like so. Then you can bring this back down, replacing it like so. And now he's got his legs crazy like this. Peg them together here by the ankles, squish them in just like so. Rotate that around, fold that back down, tuck his feet under both sides like so, and then rotate his wings down and around. Now, I didn't mention that he's got wheels. They're not really wheels though, they're just rounded bits right up here and then on the bottom parts here. But they also fold in. I didn't do that for jet mode that I have. Now he has turbine looking things, but leaving it out like that. But overall, beautiful figure. I can't recommend these guys enough. Most of you guys already have seen these and you know what I'm talking about. This is just the first time I've gotten my hands on one of them. So until next time, guys, this is Optibotimus, and this was Acidstorm. Stay tuned. We'll talk to you guys later.